I remember my first day on campus like it was yesterday also. We just got done moving in and we went into the cafeteria and sweaty, hot, tired, knew what was getting ready to come with football practice, and Coach Finley, my head football coach, walked over to me and said, "Son, what's your name?" And I said, "Brian Rowland." And he goes, "Drop down and give me 20. And I thought he was kidding. I was like, yeah, right. So 20 turned into 30. And I stand up and said, "Coach, what did I do?" Had my hat on inside a building, inside the school. So Coach Finley demanded excellence, and he demanded us to be respectful, to treat people with respect, but he made sure that when our guards were down, that we knew that he cared about us, and that we knew that he wanted the best for us. And we could never explain to him or describe to him in words or in gratification what he's done. Had a rough year. We lost more games that season than I had lost in all 4 years of my high school football career. And a lot of my friends that I came in with didn't come back. It was a tough year. But what brought me back was I had an intro to lit teacher. Dr. Doty was tough, man, and he challenged us real hard. We're freshmen in school, and intro to literature is not everybody's favorite subject. He was really, really tough. And came into finals, and I'd never really taken real hard finals before, so I was staying up all night, studying, and came in, went and ate breakfast in the cafeteria, and came back in and fell asleep sitting in the chair at my desk and overslept Dr. Doty's final. So it was 8 o'clock class. He called me around 9:15 and said, "Brian, you skipped my final." I said, "No, Doctor." I was in tears. "No, Dr. Doty, I was studying all night. I pulled an all-nighter, and I sat down after breakfast, and I just fell asleep." And he made time in his schedule for me to come into his office. I sat right outside of his office and took my final, and that was that. And that's when it really shined on me how great of a place that Campbellsville was. And so we moved on. My sophomore year, football was better. We went 7-4. We went to a bowl game in Missouri, just outside of Springfield. It was called the WKTO Bowl. We played. What I took away from my experience at Campbellsville University was a better appreciation for the older people in my life. I had several professors who were professors by day, but opened their doors to us any time of the night. And we had a teacher named Dr. Sutton, who was mainly a chemistry teacher, who had told us, if y'all know y'all gonna be studying at this lady's house, if you get stuck, no matter what time it is, call me. And I think it was close to 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. We're still banging our heads on these problems, and we couldn't figure it out. And we give her a call, and she picks up on like the second ring. And I was expecting your all's phone call. What do you need help with? In 5 or 10 minutes, she had fixed all this problem that we had developed in our heads and what we were doing wrong. And they went out of their way when they could have just been like, "No," or "You're failed," or "It's 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to bed." It was overwhelmingly welcome. We never thought about, man, I can't wait to get out of this place. It was kind of like, what do we do to put the brakes on so that we can stay here? And my senior year was tough. We went 6-4, and then my senior football, my playing days were done. It was really tough. It was really tough. But Coach Finley, he called us personally. He called us one by one, telling us how much he loved us and how proud he was of us. And that was just a going thing with Coach Finley. He is in the top of the men in my life who have affected me. You can blame them or him for what I've turned out to be. It's just very exciting things going on over there.
I hope that through this film, you can enjoy many more years of football at Campbellsville College as a participant. That our coaching staff is very experienced in teaching the game of football. But more important than that, folks, we are a caring group of men. We're interested and committed to a goal of making Campbellsville College football a tradition.